October 31st is coming up, and it's a great day of celebration. We have All Hallows Eve, Samhain, and a blue full moon will be in the sky. A lot of the celebrations that people usually do on this day are community focused, group focused, and this year it's going to be different due to COVID-19. So I thought I'd make a little series of videos with just some ideas of how you may want to celebrate and mark October 31st. Hi, welcome to Gently Being. This first video is mostly going to focus on people who have kids and families and just a couple ideas of how you may be able to celebrate Halloween and still do the fun things that people often associate with October 31st. The first idea is to have a Halloween parade in your neighborhood. This is something that you may want to talk to your neighbors with, or if you live in an apartment block, talk with your fellow neighbors in your apartment building. See if you can designate a time where the kids can socially distance and walk down a sidewalk or walk down hallways in an apartment building to show their costumes that they're excited and proud about. It takes a little more organizing than maybe we have usually done with Halloween celebrations with kids and trick-or-treating, but I think it could be a really beautiful way that we come together to keep this holiday alive. Another idea is to have a Halloween hunt that you could have either in your yard or in your house. Very similar to what would be like an Easter egg hunt. And that way the kids can stay within your home or within your yard and have a little hunt for their candy. Also, you could even take this into being a scavenger hunt and make a little map with little clues, so they have to, especially if they're siblings, work together to find the candy that's hidden around the house and in their yard. It's important to remember that you're going to want to see what's happening with your municipality. Are they allowing any sort of trick-or-treating, or what kind of activities are allowed in your community? But even with the guidelines they give, you may decide that, let's say that they are saying trick-or-treating is okay as long as socially distanced, but you're not really comfortable with going out because of the risk factor that's there with COVID-19. You may want to decide to have something that's more focused at home. So be sure you check your municipal guidelines and then see what it is that you're most comfortable doing with what the risk level is where you are living. An activity that we often do with Halloween, but is still something really wonderful to do at home, is to carve jack-o'-lanterns. It's a great activity to do together. It's really fun, and then you get to put it out and have it on display, even if it's just for people who are driving by, or put it in a window. And it really helps get everyone into that spirit of October 31st. Just a couple days ago, I noticed that there were more houses in the neighborhood that I'm in that were decorating for Halloween, and some were really going all out. So I actually went on a little Halloween tour to see the fun and the decorations that were up. So if you're in a community that maybe has more people putting their Halloween spirit all out in display in their windows or on their yard, that's something else that you may be able to do is, get together with your family or your household and do a little tour to see the Halloween spirit that's out on display, and take part in it yourself. Maybe decorate your windows, decorate your yards together. Keep the spirit alive in how it's displayed. October 31st is also a full moon, and it's the second full moon in October, so it's a full All Hallows Eve blue moon, so it's pretty special. And a fun idea I thought that people can have either alone or together with their household or their family is to really go out when the moon's up in the sky and give a good howl. Ooh! Feel yourself a part of that moon. And linked to that is that maybe you want to have a little werewolf movie marathon at home on October 31st during that full moon. So those are just a few ideas of how you can keep the spirit of October 31st alive with those who live within your household and your family, especially if you have kids who are anxious to get into their costumes and to trick or treat. But remember, costumes are for people of all ages, so be sure that you get involved too. If you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up below and subscribe to the channel by hitting the subscribe button and hit the bell so you always know when we have a new video. I'll be back on Wednesday with more ideas for a spiritual connection to October 31st and to the full moon that will be present. Once again, thanks so much for spending time with Gently Being.